Hey everyone, and welcome to the Healing Path. I am Dreamseer444. Thank you so much for visiting my channel today, guys. Let me say this, and this is for someone, this isn't for everyone, but if you can relate, leave it in the comments. Share with someone else who is going through this right now. I was talking to a longtime friend of mine. We hadn't spoken in a while, but, we follow each other on social media, and I didn't know she was going through a divorce. When I met her, we were so young, and she had just gotten married. It was one of those marriages that, it was beautiful. They married so young and started their family. It was something, the type of relationship that you would think on the outside was everything that you would want. And it was really sad to find out that she's going through a divorce, all because her partner is jealous. Her partner doesn't like her ambition. She's always been very ambitious. And her partner became jealous, vengeful. And it's so sad, but this is so common. I just wrote my book. It comes out May 1st. It's called I'm Not My Mother. And in chapter 12, I believe it's chapter 12, chapter 13, I talk about being in a marriage that looked good on the outside, but, on the inside being unhappy, dealing with a spouse who wasn't that supportive of my dreams, but I was steady pushing him towards the things that he wanted, even though he really wasn't as ambitious. Um, don't let anyone dim your light, because so many years later, you know, coming across my friend girl, and we're both in situations where I've been out of that marriage for a long time now, but she's going through something that I remember going through. So many years can be spent going back and forth with someone over your goals and dreams, and wanting them to be supportive, but it's just not in their heart to do so. And so you, at some point, you have to choose yourself. I am too good to accept anything less than the best. That's right. You have to choose yourself and realize that, you know what, this is not my best life. This isn't my best relationship. This isn't my best version dealing with this type of relationship, and choosing yourself, deciding that, you know what, maybe we're just not on the same page, because there are things that I want to do in this life that obviously you don't support, and you're going to continue to keep creating obstacles for me. So then it feels like you're sleeping with the enemy. So instead of us, continuing to do this, going back and forth, arguing and all of that, how about we go our separate ways? And I'm not encouraging divorce. I'm not doing that, but I do encourage everyone to choose themselves. Especially if you're doing something with purpose, something that's in your heart that is what you're here to do. I'm not talking about, well, shit, even if it was, you were trying to just do different things and trying to find yourself. Having a supportive partner is very important. My finances are strong and many streams of income will continue to flow. Exactly. So some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. And for those of you who are releasing a relationship where you were not able to thrive, you were not experiencing any growth because your partner was complacent with life or just not supportive, you're going to find yourself finding a lot of success in whatever it is that you're going towards. You'll experience multiple streams of income that will continue to rain into your life, where you can leave an inheritance for your children. And if you don't have children, you're going to leave a legacy of some sort. So continue to choose yourself. For some of you, you're going through this right now and you don't know what to do. because it seems that you and your partner are not getting along like that, like they are more of an enemy than someone who is truly supportive of you. Think about that. Think about the relationship. Look at the four of wands just came out in the justice card. Some of you are married. You're living with someone. You're in a situation where it just seems like your partner is jealous, and you have to figure out what you're going to do about it. You know, maybe this person doesn't see you as someone who can accomplish these goals that you have. Maybe they don't value you the way you thought they did. And that hurts the most, because the person who you choose to be in a relationship, you definitely want that person of all people to be, your support, to have your back. I am beautiful no matter what the world considers perfect. Exactly. So you could be with someone who feels like, oh, you're not cut out for that. You're not made to do this. You're not, that's for someone else. But you have to maintain your own confidence. And that's a battle sometimes, when you have people around you sending you negative energy, trying to get you to give up, trying to get you to be comfortable with just a mediocre life. Let's see what the message is here for the collective. Because there are so many people that are going through this, men and women, dealing with partners that don't believe in them, that don't see them as more than just their spouse, their children's mother, children's father, just not really seeing that their person has a purpose in this world. And what's even worse, not even seeing their own purpose in this earth, not doing the things in this life that can be like, they don't even know their own worth here. They don't even know that they have a purpose, and they're not seeking for it. And when you're dealing with people that are not even interested in their own purpose, you cannot expect for them to support you, okay? What's the message here for the collective today? What's the message here? You have the Nine of Cups with the Five of Pentacles. This is about you getting your wishes fulfilled. You being content, being happy with releasing something that is not serving you. The Five of Pentacles is someone who's codependent on someone else, someone who is okay with you being out in the cold with them, struggling, this struggle love thing. As long as we're in this together, going through, hardships or whatever comes in relationships, someone is okay as long as you two are in this together. And I'm not saying in a good way. The Five of Pentacles is about financial difficulties, negative changes in circumstances, feeling left out, changes and adversities and struggles. But they're together in this codependent situation where neither one is really knowing where to go, okay? So someone is willing to lead you to nowhere versus actually helping to encourage you towards fulfillment, to use your creativity, towards you being confident in yourself and celebrating your achievements. You see how crazy this is? Yeah, as long as you're struggling with them, as long as you are not trying to do anything more than them. Look at the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you are married. Some of you, this is your family members that don't mind you being in this place of struggle, of lack, or just not being content. You may not even be struggling financially. You just may not be content with where you are, and you're seeking for more. You could be going to school, learning something new. You could be at a place where you're, like I said, finding your purpose and going after it. And someone here feels left out, that you are choosing to elevate here, that you're wanting to go towards leaving a legacy for you and your family, towards building some type of solid foundation, having some money in the will to leave to your children. And if you ain't got children, to leave to your dog if that's what you want to do. So it brings someone a lot of anxiety to see that you're going to school, you're educating yourself, that you are pursuing new financial opportunities. Some of you are right now at a place where you are taking on some type of new project, you're learning something new, or you are in the process of looking for something that you can invest your time in, something that's going to create, I'm hearing lucrative, yeah, something that's lucrative, something that's going to grow you, expand you, okay? And it could be bringing fear to someone here, negative emotions about you elevating. Look at the Six of Swords. About you healing, moving on. Someone is concerned about your stability. And if you're not in a relationship with someone, like I said, this could be family. This could be people close to you that are worrying about you getting away with the Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters, learning new things and expanding your mind, expanding your life here. Someone is very childish mentally here when it comes to what you're doing with your life. Maybe somebody wants you to stay in this mentality of, always being there for them and not pursuing anything new. Someone's concerned that if you elevate, that you're going to move on, you're going to move away, that they're not going to have access to you. Some of them are even concerned you're not fun anymore. With this Page of Wands, it's giving fun to, it says fun to play with, full of energy, bright ideas. You could be someone who has bright ideas. You're full of love, full of energy. And that's how my friend girl is. She's lively. She's fun. She's someone who's very passionate when she's pursuing something. So somebody is concerned about someone's passion. Someone's concerned that, if you invest into something new, that you're not gonna want to give to them. Or like I said, I keep getting like maybe you won't be as fun anymore. It's fun when you have time to play with, but when you're about your business, you don't waste your time anymore. So maybe you have people around you that just wanted to lay up and play up or play and just have fun with you, but you're taking things more serious right now. You're thinking about your commitments, okay, with the Hierophant. You're thinking about what you need to do to level up in your life. For a lot of you, you are, studying something or thinking about taking on some type of study here that's going to require you to be focused, your consistency. It could be some type of group, some type of education. It could be spiritual. It could deal with using your spirituality. But whatever it is that you're choosing to do, you're being honest with yourself about what it is that you truly want. And it could be causing someone else some type of drama within. They're battling within over you finding yourself. What's the advice here for the collective who is dealing with this situation? It's really sad. Queen of Pentacles here. Focus on your stability, your business goals. This is telling me with you coming out as a Queen of Pentacles that there are some opportunities that are coming in, and it's time for you to go towards it with the Knight of Wands here. One thing my friend girl said to me the other day is that she's a free spirit. I don't know her sign, but this Knight of Wands speaks of a free spirit. And you freeing yourself to go after your goals here leads you to this Ten of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands is going right into the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay? This is about you being confident in your goals. Confident that Whatever you do is going to lead to abundance for you and your children. This Queen of Pentacles is someone who has social status. This is a social butterfly. This is someone who is very loyal to the people around her, loyal to whatever she commits herself to. She's very passionate about her goals, her dreams. And with the Four of Cups, this makes someone else feel rejected here. There's someone here, one, two, there are about 3 cards out here that deal with someone being preoccupied with negative thoughts, negative feelings here about someone else's wish fulfillment. Someone here is only consumed when in themselves, what benefits them the most. The signs that I have out here: Pisces, Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn, lots of Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Yeah. Cancer. Only thing I'm not really seeing a lot of right now is fire. I see 2, Sagittarius cards, but lots of earth energy. So you could be someone who, you could be an earth sign, and which would make sense. You're very grounded. You're someone who is about your money. We know earth signs, especially Capricorn energies, are focused on, leaving a legacy, making money, being stable, not wanting to struggle. But someone feels that as long as you guys are in it together, good or bad or whatever, what's the problem? Maybe that's not enough for you. Maybe you've been going through financial hardship and you're ready to do something different that's going to ensure that you're stable. Someone else has a problem with that. Tell me more about the person who has a problem. 10 of Swords. See what I'm saying? This is someone who lacks faith. This is someone who is a hidden enemy or has become one. This is someone who may feel cursed in their life. This is someone who's been speaking ill about you. Their thoughts about you are not pure. Okay? This is someone you've known a long time. Could be Scorpio energy. Libra. This is someone who you could have children with. This is someone who could have let situations in their life cause them to miss opportunities, and they're letting their past failures and disappointments seep over into your hopes and your dreams. Okay, just because they didn't pursue what they wanted doesn't mean that they should be trying to rain on your parade or have this fear and doubt that you're not going to be successful. Someone is projecting here. There's an Ace of Cups. This is someone who you have children with. Someone who you at one point there's love, happiness, joy with this person. And now that you're looking to create and do something new, some of you could be pregnant. Or this is speaking of your new beginnings. You using your talents, your creative spark to build something new is making someone feel betrayed. It's making someone feel as though, look at this. But look at the King of Pentacles coming out. Someone doesn't see that you two are supposed to be a team. No way the King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, who it looks like in this situation, are together, have been together, have children together. No way that they should be looking at each other sideways, being distant from one another emotionally, because someone here is concerned about their partner's dreams coming true. This is the Seven of Pentacles. Things coming to fruition. Someone's hard work paying off. Someone reaping the harvest. Having to be patient, knowing that it's coming. The money's coming. The change is coming. So with the lovers, someone here is looking at this connection, this union, having to make a decision. Whether it's a King of Pentacles making a decision about a Queen of Pentacles, or someone's making a decision and needing to look at what they're investing their time in, the negative thinking concerning someone who is their soulmate, their divine partner. This is really sad, because this is how these stories end sometimes, where someone here gets consumed with negativity about their partner, and stemming from their own insecurities, stemming from their own fears, and they begin to spiritually attack, verbally attack, and sometimes physically attack the person that they're with. What happened in this person's past that has them looking at their partner as though they are the enemy? Why are they feeling left out? It feels like abandonment issues that someone has going on from their childhood, and they need to heal. They need to be questioning why they're looking at their partner this way. The Three of Swords. At some point, this person became disappointed in their own life, their own decisions, their own choices. Things did not work out for them, and now they are projecting this energy onto their partner because they don't want to take accountability for not doing the work themselves. The Magician. Someone was trying to manifest something in their past and it didn't work out. It led to disappointment. They have shattered dreams. On here, this person's phone is broken. It looks like a phone or a tablet. It's broken. This person has shattered dreams of their own that they at some point tried to manifest in their life. So now they're looking at their partner like, who are you? Yeah, they're projecting. Who are you to speak about these hopes and dreams and, you know, doing things that I couldn't even, you know, accomplish for myself? So someone is jealous. Someone is jealous. Someone is projecting. And I'm telling you, if you're dealing with a situation like that, it's time for you to consider whether it's a good idea to keep trying to invest in this or what, because this is giving the energy of someone who is going to resent you. I just saw the World card. No, that's the Temperance. Yeah. Some of you could be trying to figure out, is this something that you can heal? Because you've been patient with this person. You know, you've been really trying to work with this person. Even some of you, you know, dumbing down yourself and maybe not trying to make it seem like you're ignoring this person, but at the same time, you're trying to pursue your dreams. Look at the Star card. Look, you were made to be seen. You were made. There was something that you desire to do. It was made for you. It's a part of your inheritance. It's a part of who you are here. And someone here, the Sun card, thinks that you get too much attention. Someone here thinks that you're just showing off. On here, the Sun card, the guy is posing like, looks like he's taking a selfie. So someone could like to be, you know, seen, or someone feels like someone likes to be seen all the time. And on his shirt, it says startup. So some of you are starting a new business. And someone just feels like you're always trying to be seen. This is so sad. All because this person's, yep, Six of Wands is coming. Someone feels like you just want a lot of attention. Someone's afraid that you're going to get a lot of attention here. Fix these cards right here. Some of them are in messed up. Hold on. And so someone does feel like you're going to leave them behind. Instead of looking at this as a relationship, a partnership, they're looking at you as competition. And this is really sad. So I'm going to say this again. Choose yourself above all things. Let me pull one card here for the collective, and then I'm going to leave this situation here. I'm going to leave it here, but I am praying that whoever you are who's listening to this, or maybe you need to share this with someone else, that I'm going to pull one more that needs to hear this, because you could know someone who is going through this, and you know, they don't know what to do. They're trying to work on their relationship or trying to get along with their family member, but things are just not getting better because someone is projecting their disappointments onto someone else. It says, surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. For some of you, it's time for you to just take a break, retreat away from it all. Maybe you have been putting in so much towards your goals or dreams, or maybe you haven't been putting in enough because you have been trying to please someone who is not satisfied with you growing. Take a break, go into nature, recharge your mind, regroup yourself, and make that decision to choose yourself. It's time to come out of denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. Exactly. Coming out of denial, spending some time alone to really think about this. Think about what you're seeing before you and being true to yourself. And then it says surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. It's time to surrender the stress that is coming from being in denial, that some of you have family members, friends, and lovers that don't like the idea of you growing, don't like the idea of you actually going towards your goals and your dreams. And for some of you, accomplishing them, they're not celebrating with you. I have a song I wrote a few months ago called Red Flags. It's on YouTube. And a part of it says that they never celebrate your wins, but they're always quick to point out your sins. This could be someone who is always, down talking you, downplaying your accomplishments, making it seem like, yeah, that was good or whatever. It's like backhanded compliments. Someone who is not really celebrating with you, but in actuality, secretly hoping that something doesn't work out for you so that things between you and them can stay mediocre. This is someone who refuses to elevate and don't want you to elevate either. Ooh, that is so irritating. So irritating, because I know this feeling all too well. I was doing music back in the days when my kids were young, and I was doing the radio, and I was doing, going and doing shows and stuff, and it just felt like my partner was feeling some type of way, and basically would say, oh, well, the kids need you here at the house or something like that. And I would feel guilty because he knew that, I love my children, and I was pretty much, the person who was doing everything concerning them anyways, even though I was, in a marriage. And he used that to make me feel like I needed to stop pursuing what I was doing. And I stopped. I stopped recording gospel. I stopped doing shows. I didn't pursue it. I was in my early 20s, and I had already been told that I would be successful in music and things like that, but I stopped. And I'm telling someone right now, don't stop. Don't stop. There are things now that I wouldn't dare try to do. I mean, I'm in my mid 40s now, late 40s, whatever you want to call it. But I push my children to go for their dreams and do what it is that they desire to do, because I know the feeling of, people in your ear getting in your head and trying to make you feel like you just need to give it up. I hope we can be friends. I feel like this person or you may decide that, we could be friends, we could be cool, but we can't be together. And for some of you, you may be like, well, if they feel this way about me, I don't even want them as a friend. If you have kids together, you know you have to co-parent. But for some of you, this person may just decide that you guys are better off as friends, or you make that decision. That's too many cards. I'm gonna read these anyway. I'm coming back when I find myself. Too many people were in our business. So this person could have told you that, you know, they felt bad about how they treated you, or someone may tell you this. Someone may tell you that they feel bad about how they treated you. They're coming back. You know, they don't really want to let this go, but they need to deal with their own internal struggles, you know, as to why they're feeling this way about you. Maybe someone doesn't quite understand why they feel this way, why they're jealous, why they're not encouraging someone who they love. So maybe someone is distancing themselves or going to be required to. And it says too many people were in our business. All of a sudden, you know, people know what's going on in your house, and it's because someone's been talking. And it could have been you talking. You could have needed to vent to someone, you know, so maybe you vented to some close friends and family. Maybe your partner finds out about it, or maybe they vented to people and you started finding out how this person truly felt. Whatever the case is, I feel like someone here is gonna make a decision to just be friends. You know, I feel like someone is thinking that time apart would help. For some of you, you've gone through this with someone. I didn't think I was good enough. Exactly. Someone put you through this, and because they didn't feel like they were good enough for you, once you started to elevate, but they feel like they're gonna come back when they find themselves, when they get themselves together, and maybe they're gonna try to pursue their dreams or certain things that they want to do, so that they can feel like they match you, because there's something about this person's dreams being shattered that affected the reason why they could not support you and yours. Okay, but the decision is yours, you know, on what you want to do when it comes to this person. But I was listening to a reader the other day, and she was talking to, and that reading was so on point, and she was saying, you know, that if you're thinking about like reconciling with someone, it's something about them having an attachment to them that is going to continue to keep resurfacing. And I'm feeling like for some of you, that is the situation here. Someone may feel like they can change, be a better partner, but as soon as you are pursuing your goals and your dreams, you know, this person, there's a spirit on this person that still gets jealous, you know. And so, yeah, because the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor here. So it's time for you to just remain strong and focus on yourself here. Whoever this is with this Two of Cups situation that's watching you and observing you and studying you with the Death card, something is possibly ending, changing with this situation. And it may be with you turning your back on the situation. You know, even though someone wants to heal something with you, it looks like with the Nine of Coins, you're going with the Fool. You're going on a journey in a new direction here. You may choose to, because this person here with the Moon coming out has hidden emotions, repressed emotions that they're going to continue to keep fighting with, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to leave it here. If this resonates with you, this is different. If this resonates with you, leave it in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for your time and your support. If you would like to book a reading, go to my website. If you would like to pre-order my book, I'm Not My Mother, you can go on Amazon. It will be available May 1st, but you can pre-order today. Thank you guys for your support, and I'll see you soon.